I believe it was Carla who said this morning that we might leave this room today with more questions than with answers, and I think that might be true for many of us, but I think it will be more true even that today we've shared a lot of ideas, opinions, doubts and questions to tackle in these next years, and things that we will be able to tackle together. I think we've shown that the work has to be done. It has to be done very urgently and on many different levels, not only by making the institutions that make books for children available, that publish them, make them available for the readers. They need to be diversified in both workforce to make them open and safe spaces for all voices to be able to participate in making children's literature, but also to create a broader, safe environment for young talent that has been overlooked in these last years and is still being overlooked often today, to give them the opportunity to work on their stories and to present them to readers. What I found very interesting to see today is that we've had a lot of different profiles from speakers of different media as well, theater and other media, but that they were all united in their engagement to keep on investing in this issue, in this adventure, in making books more inclusive, because they believe it is urgent. And I agree with them. So I would just want to encourage you to keep on being personally involved, as Tammy said, and to keep on sharing ideas with each other, with us, to keep on collaborating and to keep in dialogue about what is happening and what will be needed to do. I wanted to say that our project, this is just the first activity in our project. We want to tackle all these areas to make books more inclusive, so I would encourage you to follow us on our website, on our social media, to see what we'll be doing in these next 3 years. We will be doing workshops in libraries, in schools. We will create a talent development program that will offer opportunities for new writers and illustrators. We will try to connect the industry as much as possible in making this positive change happen. And then as a last thing, I just wanted to, again, thank everyone who's been here today, not only the speakers for being such an interesting contribution for our project, but for all of us, for being a very invested audience who has had a lot of attention for what's been said today, has made very valuable contributions as well. For the translators who've done a lot of work in translating everything for me and other international guests here today. And of course, to Maria for organizing this wonderful conference, to Acesso Cultura, and to their local partners who've made it possible as well. And not to be forget, the Creative Euro program, who has made all of this possible as well. So I'm going to leave the last word to the host of the day, to Marie.
Thank you, Yannick. Vou repetir-me, talvez.
I might repeat what Yannick said. I like the acknowledgements because the acknowledgements are indeed very honest. They come from our heart. We are a very small entity. We couldn't do most of the work that we do without the support and the engagement of many people, either formally or by the attendance, by attending our initiatives. So I would like to deeply thank all of you and our local partners, José Saramago Foundation, the House Fernando Pessoa, the Calouste Gulbenkian Foundation, the Creative Europe, and the Europe that still exists, at least the Europe that we conceive as such. We'd like to thank the interpreters, and I would like the interpreters thank the acknowledgements. We'd like also to thank Paulo, the member of technical staff, our 2 volunteers that are outside in help desk. And now it's a moment for institutional publicity. No, before institutional publicity, some publicity from Calouste Gulbenkian Foundation. On November 27th, Lilian Thuram will be back to Portugal. Lilian Thuram, a former national player In the France national team, Liliane Thuram will be for the second time in Portugal at 6:30 on Auditório Tum. He created his own organization to fight racism. Those that still have energy, you can come to Júlio Pomar house. There will be a debate there, entitled Behave Properly, Tensions Between the New Publics. I still have one seat available in my car if you want a ride. There will be an interview with the responsibles of the 1 million stories. That interview will be published, that interview is in work that we published in 2017. And this brings to the end the first activity of this project. Please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, the website of the project, and we look forward to see you soon. Thank you.